It's almost Shabbos. I can smell it in the air, the challahs. I can't wait. I hope you guys are excited too. And this is a great Shabbos because it's Parshas Kedoshim, the Torah portion that we read this week, Leviticus chapter 19. Spend a few minutes on Shabbos, read Leviticus 19, or even the first 10 verses. It's the foundations of all of the laws that regulate relationships between human beings. Think about, when you read these laws, think about how radical they were 3,300 years ago in the ancient world, and they're still so incredibly relevant and beautiful today. One of the, maybe the most famous lines in the entire Torah comes in Leviticus 19. And it's those famous words, V'ahavta l'reacha kamocha. You shall love another human being like you love yourself. The great teacher and sage of the Talmud, Rabbi Akiva, attached a few extra words to this statement. He said, Zeh klal gadol b'Torah. This is a fundamental principle in the Torah, to love another person like you love yourself. But question, how do I do that? What does that even mean? How can I love another person like I love myself? The Baal Shem Tov, the founder of the Hasidic movement, explained it as follows. He says, Kamocha means in the same way that you love yourself. Apply the same methodology and techniques that you use when judging yourself. Because you know what? We love ourselves. Because we do that, because we love ourselves, we're going to cut ourselves some slack. We're going to look the other way at our own mistakes and our own poor behavior. We're going to look for mitigating circumstances when we do something wrong. You know, imagine your kid comes and it's the end of the week and they had an assignment that they were supposed to do, and this whole virtual school thing is hard enough as it is to manage it, and they didn't do the assignment, and now you could be very angry and say, what? But you had all week to do the assignment. But is there something this week that you were supposed to do that you didn't do? Of course there is. How did you deal with that? You said, okay, I got busy with other things. Different things came up. I reprioritized. I couldn't get it done. That's how I relate to myself, because I love myself. I have a fundamental love for myself. I have to apply that same approach and methodology to the other people in my life. Same thing with my spouse. Did she say she was going to get something done that she didn't get done? Well, I can get angry about that. Or I can say, but did I do everything that I said I was going to do this week? Have I been there in every way I was supposed to? No. Why not? I'll give you 1,000 reasons why not. And they're all good and they're all valid. So take that same mentality that we use when we judge ourselves and apply it to our spouse. And I promise you, if we use this one principle of V'ahavta l'reacha kamocha, love your fellow human being, and forget fellow human beings, just the people in your house during this quarantine, during this shelter-in-place coronavirus craziness, if we apply that principle the way the Baal Shem Tov tells us to, the Baal Shem Tov says, Kamocha, the same way that we love ourselves, with the same methodology and approach and mindset that we cut ourselves that slack, do it for the other people in our homes. And I promise you, it will be a much better experience for everybody. I want to wish you all a beautiful Shabbos. I hope you take advantage of the next 25 hours starting at sundown. Go off the grid. It's an amazing time. Enjoy the Shabbos. Be with your family. Make delicious food. Feel the closeness to Hashem. Have time to yourself where it's quiet, where you can do some good, meaningful thinking. And then we'll all join together tomorrow night for Zoom Havdalah. I hope you'll be there, and I hope you all have a really wonderful Shabbos. Shabbat.